Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do like a little vlog style. I'm an esthetician and I'm going to take you through my medicine cabinet today because it is literally just piling up with products and I can't figure out why, because like I feel like all of my products in my medicine cabinet are like necessary, but I'm only using like a few at a time, you know? So I just wanted to go through it and see what the hell I'm hoarding. And I'm going to show you my medicine cabinet. This is what it looks like. And yeah, I feel like there's just so many products. They're all like falling down back here and like I can't reach a lot of them. I don't even know what's in here. And that bothers me. Like I want to have everything organized. I also have products in here. These are like my backup products. Ugh. Those are supposed to be products I use like every day. And then these are products that I have like that I don't use as frequently, basically never actually. So, or they have to get returned. Like this baby right here has to get returned. So yeah, like let's just go through this shit, shall we? So now we're in my room and I've got all the products here from my medicine cabinet. Okay, these are the products I'm currently using. I can tell you for sure these are like in my rotation, bare minimum on a weekly basis. Oh my God, my angel is right next to me. You are not normal. He is absolutely the least normal thing I've ever experienced. At least half of these I'm using like on a weekly basis. The first thing we have is this Bliss Rose Gold Rescue. This is a PHA peel, 8% PHA and AHA blend. And this is like the first skincare product I've ever purchased from Bliss. Literally stopped the video so I could go fill in my eyebrows. Okay, this is the first product that I've purchased, the first skincare product that I've ever purchased from Bliss, because Bliss has this like really commercial kind of side to it where I feel like a lot of the products that I've been drawn to are super fragranced, have a ton of like bullshit filler ingredients, and I just like do not resonate with the brand. But they've been coming out with more like higher quality skincare products lately. I fucking love it, except for the fact that they come in these, like I thought that it was gonna be like a peel that you had to wash off, you know, but this is actually like a leave-on toner. It's like basically an acid toner, and they come in these peel pads. And the serum on these peel pads is so good. I wish it was just in a pump. It'd be way more eco-friendly. The advantage of having it on a peel pad is you really can like, you know, get your hands and your neck and like all the areas that you don't normally get with like a serum. I mean, you could, but the peel makes it really easy to kind of get like your whole body, especially because these have actually like a ton of product on it that I feel like some of the product winds up being wasted. This has glycerin, aloe, tartaric acid, mandelic acid, vitamin E, hyaluronic acid, calendula, witch hazel, oat kernel flour. It's like a pretty solid formula. Licorice is really brightening, and you do like, it is really nourishing. It's not stripping your skin at all. So anyways, I use these probably at least once a week. So I guess since I started with acid, we're just gonna continue on with acid. This is the Dermaclear Micro Milk Peel by Dr. Jart. If you guys have seen my video on this, you know I'm obsessed with this. It's so effing gentle and brightening and exfoliating and just makes you glowy and dewy and no fragrance that I can smell. I think it does probably have some essential oils. That's like Dr. Jart's MO, but it's just so good. And it has lactic acid, which is my favorite alpha hydroxy acid. So this is definitely in my rotation. I apply it with a cotton pad. It does say to rinse it off. I leave it on and I apply it as an acid toner before my serums and before my moisturizers. Don't use this before oil. Don't use any of these acids before oil. Okay, next acid product, exfoliating product is this lactic acid by the Inkey. This product is freaking amazing, except for it smells like something. There's definitely fragrance in here, and I don't know what's in here. Actually, I haven't looked at the ingredient list, which is crazy. It does, you know, have like some sort of fragrance in here. I haven't looked up like what the fragrance is. I'll list it here, but it doesn't irritate me. I definitely use this at least like a couple times a week. It's so good. It's not too stripping. It's very brightening, very hydrating. I do wish the free acid content was a little bit higher. I wish the pH balance was a little bit lower, but these commercial brands try to be really conservative with how aggressive these peels are going to be. So I have this Ava Natural serum, which is like my competitor on Amazon. This formula, I don't like this formula as much as mine because it's predominantly witch hazel, and also this just has amino acids. It doesn't actually have peptides in it, but I love the pump. I hate the smell because it's, like I said, it smells like witch hazel, but I love the pump, and I just like put it all over my body and face. And it also has more, it has more oil content in it than my serum does. So it feels like a little bit more oily. So it's just a totally different formula, but I really like it. And then of course my product, this is a product I use pretty much every day. If I don't use this, I use this. Usually I use this in the morning and the evening, like at least several times a week. And then this vitamin C serum, which I freaking love. This is by True Skin. And great, my camera's overheating. This is by True Skin, and this is a vitamin C serum, and this is freaking amazing. This is actually Amazon's #1 selling serum, period. #1 facial serum. This is insane. This product sells like, I'll have to look up the metrics, but like $1 million a month in this, I want to say. But this product is actually really freaking good. It's very hydrating, but you feel the tingle, you see a difference, but it's like not irritating. So yeah, this is like definitely, I use this almost every day, but I do have like a couple other vitamin C's. I have the Drunk Elephant C Firma little sample guide, but there's so much in here. And then I also had the Skinceuticals CE Ferulic, but it literally broke this morning, but there wasn't much left. But it's a glass bottle. Those two remind me of each other. The Skinceuticals and the C Firma remind me of each other. These both use L-ascorbic acid, and I think this uses SAP, which is a different type of vitamin C. It's sodium ascorbyl phosphate. And that this type of vitamin C is not as well studied, but it's anecdotally like it performs really well, and I personally love it, and it's a way more stable form of vitamin C. So yeah, anyways, I use this almost every day. This I definitely use several times a week. This is Paula's Choice Power Berry Serum. This has peptides and a ton of antioxidants. I just think of it kind of like as like a supercharged antioxidant serum with peptides. So that's why I said sometimes I use this at night, so I don't use my peptides, but sometimes I mix them. But it's like a pink, it's like a pink serum because it's like raspberry and acai, goji berry. I don't know, like a ton, like I'm telling you 30 different fruits and vegetables in here. Like look at the Inkey. Can you guys even see all that? But Paula's Choice is like very much like into like the same type of ideology that I'm into, which is just like efficiency in formula, like limited ingredients, like no fluff, like no fragrance, nothing irritating, like just pure like results oriented products. So I like trust what she produces, and yeah, this is amazing. And my Tretinoin, I use this at least like probably once a week. I have, like I said, so many exfoliating products that it's kind of like I don't always go for this, but I should go for it more. And then let's see, any more serums that we need to deal with? Oh yeah, this is like my new serum, which I'm not going to tell you guys what it is yet, but it's really good, and I use it at night. What else? Oh, okay, let's move on. So this is like something I cannot live without, a basic moisturizer with ceramides and SPF 30 that I can literally just like, this is 3 ounces. It lasts me pretty much the whole summer, and I carry this around with me. I put it on my hands, I put it on my neck, my chest, my arms, like my face. This is just kind of like my basic everyday touch-up sunscreen, but then also my sunscreen that I can put on just for a basic moisturizer during the day. Not a little bit of a white cast, but not bad. It's kind of inexpensive. You know, you use so much sunscreen that you like sometimes don't always want like a super expensive sunscreen, because it's like you're applying it multiple times a day. You want it on your hands, your neck, your chest, like whatever, like if you're driving. So you want something basic but good, and this is good. It has hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, no fragrance, ceramides. I freaking love it. The Erasy micellar water, which I just got. I use this several times a week for sure. I either use it as a morning cleanse if I'm not going to shower, or I use it to take my makeup off at night, and it's freaking amazing. It has ceramides. I just did a video on this, but definitely in my rotation. This is the Vanicream Cleanser. I use this multiple times a week, if not like every day. This is like the main cleanser I'm using right now. I use a first cleanse. I use this as my second cleanse. It's really just like a very basic cleanser that works really well and doesn't disturb the skin's barrier at all. So I love it. It gets rid of all the makeup, all the residue without stripping the oil. This is what I use as my first cleanse. I just got this. This is the Day Dissolve by Versed, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It has like a eucalyptus essential oil, which I don't mind fragrance as much in wash-off products. This like melts really easily on the skin, gets everything off, washes away with no residue, and I like the eucalyptus smell. Actually, it's very relaxing. And obviously it just washes away, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I love it. Okay, then this moisturizer, this is the Inkey Peptide Moisturizer. This is what's supposed to be the dupe for the Drunk Elephant Protini, and it really is very close. It's very, very close. The Drunk Elephant one is like definitely a little bit higher quality, but honestly, I love them both. This is amazing. I've been using this like day and night. And then this is a collagen moisturizer that I kind of rotate between these two moisturizers recently. And this is Collagen Moisturizer by Maryann Organics. This is an Amazon brand. You know, I have to try all the Amazon brands so I know what these bitches are doing so I can do it better, you know? So yeah, this is actually really good. I love this product. It doesn't like stick out or anything. Like these both are very similar. I would say this is like a little more hydrating. But similar texture. They're both in these pump containers. It's just a really nice basic moisturizer. Water, caprylic triglyceride, coconut oil, aloe vera, no fragrance, hyaluronic acid. It's a very simple formula. It has chamomile, vitamin E, not a lot of filler ingredients, just really good. This one doesn't have the ingredient list on it, but whatever. This isn't an ingredient breakdown video, but I always default to that. Okay, so then I just got this vitamin C Yuzu sleep mask by Saturday Skin, and it's the Balm. It's so thin, like it does have like a little bit of fragrance to it. It might be just the natural fruits, I don't know, but there's probably like a little bit of fruit extract in here or something. But I used this the other day and I woke up and my skin was bright as hell. They say you can use this 3 times a day. Definitely you need to layer this over a moisturizer. I used it the first time and I just used it as a moisturizer. Sometimes I do that with my sleeping masks. No, you need to layer this over a moisturizer because this isn't substantial enough to be a moisturizer. Like for me personally, like put a moisturizer on, put this over, and your skin's gonna be fucking amazing in the morning. I swear to God, I love this product. Definitely needs to stay in my medicine cabinet. This I use literally almost every day. I'm obsessed with this Kylie Skin Clear SPF. I just like the vibe of the Clear SPF because a lot of my moisturizers, my favorite current moisturizers, don't have SPF, and also a lot of moisturizers in general that I like, that I want to use, don't have SPF. I don't want to have to look for a dedicated SPF just so I can use it in the morning. Like I want to be able to use whatever moisturizer I want and have a separate SPF if I want to, you know? So this is like a completely transparent, clear layer of sunscreen that you can just layer on top of a moisturizer, and it's just kind of like an enhancement, and it just puts a nice layer. It's occlusive, it's non-greasy, it's completely transparent. You don't need to rub it in like a lot of sunscreens, you know, have a little bit of white cast. You gotta massage it in and finesse it. This takes no finessing. You just put it on, a clean, simple layer. Okay, this product I actually haven't been using that much, but I did use it today. This is the Skinceuticals Tinted Moisturizer, and it's really good. It's just a very light serum fluid, and it looks like that. And it says it matches most skin tones. It does look light, but it does like kind of just rub in. I don't know, but I was using this a lot, and then I kind of just diversified and got so many different types of sunscreen that I haven't been using this as much. But I still put it in like my weekly rotation because I did use it today. So anyways, then this last product is a moisturizer. This is actually a moisturizer I am trying out, and it's the shit, you guys. It's the shit. Look at how thick this is. Look at how thick this is. It's literally like the texture of like shea butter, but it rubs in and does not leave you oily, no residue, super brightening. This moisturizer is amazing. I'm gonna launch this eventually. So yeah, I use this like couple times a week at least, again, before the SPF. So those are the products that are in like my weekly rotation. Now we're gonna look at the products that like are in my medicine cabinet that I'm clearly not using as much and just figuring out why I'm not using them. I would say actually I do kind of use this semi-frequently. I don't know about weekly, but this is the Drunk Elephant F Balm Electrolyte Waterfall Facial Sleeping Mask. Why did I say it like that? Anyways, it is amazing. I love it. I use it as a moisturizer though. I don't use it like as a sleeping mask because it's so rich that you don't really need to layer a moisturizer under it. But if I do, my skin looks extra bright and extra plump. So I probably should. But yeah, I don't know. I just kind of like, you know how you just get distracted because you get new products? Like, this is a really good product. I just kind of have been distracted from it. This is my love of my life, but like I'm so bored of it. I've got like a few drops left that I have to use, but it's nearly 100% empty. It's so large that like it lasted me like 6 months and I'm just like, girl, I'm bored of you, but you're amazing, you know? This is my Lotion P50, which is, I mean, at this point, it's kind of like old. I don't even know if it works as well anymore, but it's kind of like a classic. I keep it around. It's a little bit harsh for my skin, so it's not my go-to. This I actually love, but I've had it for a while now. This is the Cerave Skin Gel Oil with ceramides and sunflower oil. And it's really freaking good. Like if you guys like are afraid of beauty oils or like you're one of those people that like don't like oils, this would be the oil to go to because for whatever reason, this is just what I would recommend is like a beginner facial oil because it's not gonna like clog your pores at all. It also has ceramides in it. You can use it like completely alone. Like you can either layer it on top of a moisturizer or use it by itself. So I do throw this in my rotation maybe like once a month. So then we got another oil. I tend to not use oils in the summer. I think that's probably why I haven't been using these. But this is a Squalane oil by Timeless Skincare, and this is, well, my current favorite beauty oil, like basic beauty oil. I either go between argan or hemp or squalane, but right now I'm using squalane, and I like how watery it is. It doesn't clog the pores. You can just layer it on top of your moisturizer if you want like an added boost of hydration. I used to use beauty oils during the day, but I don't do that anymore just because with the SPF it doesn't really fly. So yeah, I don't really have a position right now for beauty oil, but it's still in my cabinet. This is the CeraVe Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Serum, which I usually use this as a moisturizer. I don't use this as a serum, but you can only use this at night because it pills, so you can't wear it under makeup or like during the day and like touch your face or anything. But I usually mix these two, and I love the combination, but it's just not my go-to. Like there's probably one pump left in this. I need to finish it. Okay, this is like the L'Oreal Revitalift Hyaluronic Acid. See, there's a common theme. I get to like the bottom of a product and then I'm like, I need a new product. I get a new product and then I like don't finish the old product. So a lot of these products are victims of that, but this is actually a really good hyaluronic acid serum. I like that it's in a glass bottle. I like that it's like very minimal ingredients. It worked really well. I should probably just use it up. There's probably like 2 uses left in here, but I'm a hoarder. Beta hydroxy acid from the Inkey. This is like for if I get a pimple, or like I use this on my bikini line because if you use beta hydroxy acid after you shave, it gets rid of the bumps. But the weird thing is this just isn't strong enough for either of those situations. Like it actually isn't strong enough. Like when I put it on like my legs after I shave or whatever, I don't really feel or see a difference like in the razor bumps. It really doesn't do anything for my acne either. So I just have it here for, it's like a security blanket. This I actually don't know why I didn't put this earlier, but I use this on a weekly basis for sure. It's like in my rotation of vitamin C serums. The Firma, Drunk Elephant Firma used to be my favorite vitamin C serum, but really, I don't know, I don't like it anymore. I think like the first few weeks you're using it, it's bomb, but it goes bad pretty quickly. And by bad, I mean it just loses its potency. You know, this, I love the smell of it though. It smells like, this is weird, but it kind of smells like salami. I just fucking love it. It reminds me of the CE Ferulic by Skinceuticals. It's that same sort of like salami smell. I don't know how else to describe it, but I love how it smells. This I literally never use. This is the Drunk Elephant. It's like an eye cream. I don't use eye creams. An eye serum. I don't use eye creams. So that's why, but I have it because I'm like, maybe I should just use it. Why not? I have it. And I never do. This I just got and I don't like it. This is the Inkey list. This is going back. This is an oil and water double cleanser. Okay, I thought this was going to be an oil cleanser. So like a first cleanse, and girl, I always need a good first cleanse because I want to take my makeup off and shit. It's like how I clean my skin. But this is like a micellar water, and you shake it up and it's orange, and it's like, I'm never going to use this after I cleanse and not rinse it off because of the fact that I'm like, it's orange, you know? And you're supposed to rinse after this. So it's like, you have to use this as like a first cleanse. And it's a micellar water. It's not an oil cleanser. So like, it's just, you're no use to me at all. This, there's like 2 drops left. This is the Little Barn oil cleanser. This wasn't my favorite oil cleanser because like, it doesn't rinse off. You have to use like cotton pads to take it off. But I have cotton pads, you know, just because I wanted to use this up and not waste it. And then I got to the bottom and got a new oil cleanser, and I was like, see ya, you know, like, you get that. That's how I felt about it. I was just like, okay, you're done. We're done here. But I really do need to use this up. This is the Pond's cold cream that it's like a first cleanse, but it's similar to this in that it doesn't like rinse clean. Like you need cotton pads to take it off. So I have this as like a worst case scenario, and I was using it before I got like this oil cleanser and before I got this micellar water, but then I got those 2 things and this just like is no use to me. I was using it as like a worst case scenario. Of course I wanted to try this because this is like a classic, and now that they have a fragrance free version, you know, but if it rinsed clean, I swear I would use this every day, but it doesn't rinse clean. You need cotton pads to take it off, and it leaves a film, and it's just, I'm not a fan of it. It feels like you're washing like olive oil off your face and it just won't come off. So it doesn't even take the makeup off that well. Like you definitely need a cloth or cotton pads to take this off. What the fuck else? Okay, this Lancome Genifique. I just feel guilty like I should be using this, so I keep it in here, but I really don't care about it. I think the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair is probably like the better version of this. And the Lancome Genifique, I just don't care about it. I literally just don't care. Does it smell? Yeah, it does smell a little bit. I'm just not with it, and I should throw it away, but I feel bad. This I was using every day when I was like, I went through like a tan moment in July where I was using the Natural Glow like every single day, and I got like a nice glow, but then it just gets patchy after a while, you know, and you just need to stop. So anyways, this is really good like for like gradually tanning the face. The main thing that's wrong with this is like it has fragrance. It didn't irritate my skin, it just irritated my spirit. Like I still wore this. I wore it sometimes day and night. It does have SPF in it, so I was using it as like my main moisturizer during the day. I mean, it gives you a nice glow that lasts for like a day, maybe 2 days. You know, when you layer it on top day after day, it really just, it doesn't really build on another, like each other. I want to try the Tan Luxe one. I think that's the brand name. But anyways, decent, just because there's literally no other options in the industry. Okay, this is the Hada Labo Skin Plumping Gel Cream. Is that what it's called? I was massively disappointed by this. I actually still use it, but I thought this was going to be like the Neutrogena Hydra Boost, but it got in my head, like Dr. Dre said that like this was mainly a humectant and not an occlusive. I don't know why, because it does have silicone in it, but that just got in my head, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't use this by itself, so I always have to layer it with like an oil or something just to make sure. But in theory, this should have been like amazing, especially the name of it, Skin Plumping Gel Cream. But the way you could use this is like after you get out of the shower, like, you know, I would put like my peptides, my vitamin C, and then put this right on top and then layer it with a moisturizer. But that's like extra. So yeah, I just don't do that, and I just don't use it that much. Okay, this is Vitabrid C12. This is like one of those powder vitamin C's, and I just started using this again, but yeah, like I told you I like this vitamin C a lot, so sometimes I'll add it to like a moisturizer. If I don't use like the vitamin C serum, I just add this powder to one of my daytime moisturizers, and I really like it. It's just I just don't do it that much. This is like the last but not least. This is the L'Oreal Revitalift 10% Glycolic Acid Serum. I made a video about this a while ago It's actually not as bad as I originally thought, but not good enough for me to want to use. Like, I feel like it irritates me, but like doesn't do anything for me, but I will use it like on my neck and chest and hands and stuff. But I just barely use it, and it's probably about half, maybe like a third of the way gone. I've had it for a while. So yeah, that's it. That is currently everything that's in my medicine cabinet. What I think I'll do is I'll put like the first half of the products back in the medicine cabinets and then the last half of the products in my linen closet. So thanks guys for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. It really helps the channel out when you subscribe, and if you like this video as well, please like it. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.